Stage party, you may be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. This is an incredible turnout, and I love the energy. It's going to be an amazing ceremony. My name is Jennifer Ibrahim, and I have the distinct pleasure to serve as the Dean, and I'm saying this for the first time, as the Barnett College of Public Health and School of Social Work. I'm delighted to welcome our students, our friends and family members, staff, faculty, alumni, our honored guests to our 60th commencement ceremony. Thank you to Trustee Tiffany Wilson, our very own alum from the MPH class of 2004, who joins us, as well as Trustee Christopher Barnett, who is alumni from the College of Liberal Arts. And that name sounds familiar. Oh yes, Trustee Barnett is the one that named our college, giving us the largest gift in Temple University's history. Hey, back. Chris, we're delighted to have you here with us to celebrate, and thank you again for such an incredible and transformative gift and a vote of confidence and faith in all of the graduates who are here today. Before I address the graduating class, I want to thank you to all of our families, friends, guardians, neighbors who are here with us today. I want to thank you for sharing your amazing students with us for these last several years. This class came to us on the heels of COVID and the challenges that our society had never previously experienced. This class has not only developed new knowledge and skills, but they have developed as unique individuals with a new view on this world. We recognize the sacrifices that each of you have made to help your students on your journey. And I want to say thank you on behalf of all the faculty and staff for believing in the value of a Temple education and entrusting us with your loved ones. And thank you for being here to celebrate this incredible milestone. I would also like to acknowledge the members of our graduating class who could not be here with us today. In particular, we honor one of your classmates who we lost during her studies in nursing, Milan Jones. Her family is here with us today to recognize her hard work. Her family is with us today to celebrate her hard work. And I will also say today happens to be Milan's birthday, which feels extra special. So I ask that you please join me in a brief moment of silence to remember Milan and all of the other owls that are here with us in spirit today. Thank you. Class of 2026, today is your day. Today, we celebrate the culmination of hard years of work built on resilience and personal growth. In this class, we have Diamond Award recipients, we have leaders in national case competitions, and many of you have had your research published in peer-reviewed journals. You've presented at national conference, you've been cited in policy debates, and you've shared your findings with local community organizations to drive change. We've scholarship winners and award recipients from professional organizations. This is an incredibly impressive class. During your time here at Temple, of course, you have learned new things, such as the bones and the muscles in your body, what is a p-value, and hopefully, what is public health and why are you graduating from the College of Public Health? You've also developed new skills in communications, and hopefully it's beyond social media, networking, collaboration, and how to practice with cultural humility. Maybe you worked nights and weekends to pay the bills, you studied on the nights and weekends that you weren't working, or you balanced childcare and family time with books. You put in the time, you showed your grit, and you lived up to the motto, perseverance conquers. Now, as you prepare to leave this beautiful campus and our beautiful new building, I'm going to ask you to do one more thing. When you were applying to Temple University, you were asking yourself, what do I want to be when I grow up? Now I'm asking you to ask yourself, how can I serve others? Last year at our commencement ceremony, Trustee Barnett talked about the benefits to you when you give to others. It might make you feel good. It might build your social network. It might even land you a job. You never know, but it is always the right thing to do. And right now, this world needs you to give, every single one of you, to give of yourselves. By entering your chosen professions, you are taking the first step to help others. Across our disciplines, we know that health is more than the mere absence of disease. It's about access, it's about justice, equity, education, housing, financial stability, and so much more. We know that well-being is about more than the individual. It's about the collective and the need to meet people where they are. We advocate for change within systems, industry, and government. And I ask you today to use your expertise and skills to act with courage and empathy. Walk down almost any street in the world and you will see why you are needed. Food deserts and food swamps, helping individuals who are unhoused or individuals living in a home with lead paint, helping someone working on rehabilitation from substance use disorder or rehabilitation after a stroke. These challenges are calling for your help. You may be thinking to yourself, I just learned that in class, or I have not yet passed my boards. How am I going to do this? But I know that you are prepared. All of you have engaged in hands-on learning, in your internships, in your practica, your clinical rotations, service learning, and this was intentional to prepare you for what lies ahead. You are strong and you are ready. And more importantly, sometimes it's simple acts, sometimes just as asking someone, how are they doing? And that opens the door for you to provide assistance. This work will not be glamorous every day, but it will be satisfying. The Bureau of Labor Statistics forecasts that growth in so many of these health professions are increasing, with an estimated 1.9 million jobs available over the next 10 years. So to all the loved ones, that means they will be employed. It might not be the highest paying jobs, but it will be the most rewarding. One of the biggest challenges that you will face in our professions is that when we do good work, like preventing disease or helping to reduce the burden of chronic conditions, it goes unnoticed. You will do great things that will not garner applause or newspaper headlines, but it will change lives and it may even save lives. You may design a health intervention, create a community program, publish a paper, draft a policy that will help communities or vulnerable populations, or maybe even all of society. Just because it isn't celebrated, it doesn't mean that it isn't appreciated and it isn't needed. Some of the greatest changes that we've seen in the health and social services came from someone refusing to accept inequities or the suffering of others, and that status quo was simply not acceptable. You, the graduates that have come before you, have blazed trails, and several of the graduates sit here before you and in our audience, and they've demonstrated what a Temple education can do. They hold positions of leadership in local and state health departments here in the Commonwealth, in several other states, the federal government, including the Centers for Disease Control, the National Institutes of Health, the Centers for Medicaid and Medicare Services, international organizations such as the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, and leaders in industry such as Merck, Moss Rehab, CHOP, Temple Health, and NovaCare. They were not handed these positions. They earned them by doing the work, even when nobody was watching, and they made a difference in the lives of others. And just as I ask our alumni now to always be willing to reach back to our students and offer a listening ear, an informational interview, or make a connection, to every one of our graduates today, I'm asking you to do the same thing. Temple graduates are everywhere. We're part of the fabric of this city, and we're just as synonymous as the Philadelphia saying, "Go Birds." Go Birds. Class of 2026, thank you on behalf of all the faculty and staff here for allowing us to be a part of your adventure and to be part of your future success and making us better through your time with us. I know the future is bright with each of you leading the way. As your teachers, we aspire for you to go out and be better than us, to find new treatments to improve the quality of life, develop policies to protect health and well-being of our communities, and offer compassionate and culturally competent care, whether in a clinical or community setting. Be the leaders of tomorrow that we all need you to be. We will watch from a distance. We'll see your posts on Instagram and on LinkedIn and like them and respond. But please come back and visit often and know that we will always be proud of everything that you accomplish and that we're here for you. Now go out into the world and show everyone what it means to be Temple made. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce our 2026 commencement speaker. As longtime executive director of Philadelphia Mural Arts, Jane Golden has redefined what public art can be. Not just something that we see, but something that we experience, something that heals, something that moves us and brings communities together. Under her leadership, the city of Philadelphia has become known as the City of Murals, with thousands of works of art that reflect the voices, the histories, and the resilience of its people. But Jane's impact extends far beyond art. Through initiatives focused on restorative justice, behavioral health, and community engagement, she has demonstrated how creativity can be a powerful tool for addressing some of the most challenging issues of our day. Her work reminds us that public health is not confined to clinics or classrooms. It lives in our neighborhoods, in our shared spaces, and our collective commitment to one another. Please join me in welcoming Jane Golden.
This is such an exciting day. Good afternoon, everyone. I am truly honored to be here today at the Temple University Barnett College of Public Health. Yay! Thank you. To share a few words, I want to thank Dean Ibrahim. She's amazing, right? Can we have a round of applause? Like, warm, welcoming, just awesome. I jump up and down a lot. My hat might fly off. President Fry and members of the board. So when I considered what I might say that would be helpful to you, I thought back to a time when I was in your shoes, excited about life's possibilities, but quite unsure of my direction. I had just graduated from Stanford University with a degree in fine arts and political science. I was an artist who thought I would go to law school. But my painting professors were like, don't go to law school. And they prevailed. So I decided I would become a lawyer later, but I didn't. But I did apply to Temple and got in many years later, and I ran mural arts instead. but Temple's a great school. And so I wanted to be a painter, so I jumped in with all my heart. And the professors told me that the only way to be a good painter was to spend a lot of time doing nothing else but working in your studio. They told me to get a job that was sort of boring and just paint, paint, paint. And I'm a good student, so I graduated, I moved down to Los Angeles, and I followed their instructions. I got a studio, I got the boring job, I paid my bills, and I drove around Los Angeles and I saw extraordinary murals everywhere. And I would think, someday I would love to paint a mural. But I didn't know how. So one day I was coming back from my boring job and I was reading the LA Times and I read an article about the LA mural program. They were giving out grants to local artists to do murals. I didn't know anything about murals except that I liked them, I believed in them, I believed about art for everyone. So I called them and I asked what I would have to do. And they said the grant deadline had passed. But I persisted. I'm very tenacious. And I called them every day for 3 months, just in case they would forget about me. I called them the next day and the next day. Finally, in December, I got a call and someone said, "May I please speak with Jane Golden?" I said, "This is she." They said, "Let me start here. We hope we never hear from you again. But you have the grant." I got the grant. The grant was $300. $300 to do a wall 20 feet high and 100 feet long. I'm like, and I've never done murals, but but I learned quickly. And so when we started painting the mural, we noticed that every day people stopped by with questions and comments. They were very attached to this mural. And it was like surprising to me, but it made me realize that art is like oxygen and everyone should have access to it. The community energy and activity around this work of art was just amazing. And so mural painting became my passion. And then things can happen in life that you don't expect. I was diagnosed with lupus and I was told that I wouldn't live very long. I came back east to be with my family. I grew up in Margate, New Jersey, and I was coming up to Philadelphia to go to a hospital. And I was reading the newspaper that Philadelphia had their first African-American mayor, Wilson Goode. And he was saying that he was going to start an anti-graffiti network, that he was going to work with graffiti writers to help clean up graffiti. His idea was to try to redirect the creative energy of graffiti writers in a more positive way. And he said it occurred to him that a lot of the young people loved art. And so he was going to have an art component. And I was really excited. So I applied for this job. And I surprisingly, magically got this job. And the way it worked was young graffiti artists could join the program and be paid while leaving their mark on our city in big, bold, wonderfully inspiring ways. And it turned out, what I saw, that for many young people, art was a lifeline. As these former graffiti writers worked on mural crews, they learned about composition and color and brushstrokes. But more importantly, they began to believe in themselves and their own potential. They had enormous talent, and I would say genius, that had just gone unrecognized. It's a lesson that goes beyond art and that you will find in your own work of improving people's lives. People are not just problems to solve. They are partners in their own transformation. I saw that idea not just reflected in the artists, but in the communities around them. The murals became signs of hope on different blocks, sometimes where people had just given up hope. The murals became a catalyst for positive change, and it happened in ways that went beyond anything that I ever could have imagined. People started to clean up lots or think about community gardens, educational programs. The energy was inspiring. I saw that art could be a catalyst for positive individual and community change. Now, 29 years and literally thousands of murals later, our work has proliferated and expanded in scale, in scope, and complexity. Our stakeholder groups have grown from a small group of neighbors to an entire city. We work with city departments, with SEPTA, with artists from around the globe, and tons of artists locally, 250 a year, and we work with residents and businesses across the city. The breadth and visual impact of the work has grown as well. The process that we use is increasingly layered and nuanced, And we have expanded using art as an innovation in schools, in shelters, in prisons, in family court, in communities, because art should be everywhere. Our work is not just about beautifying the city, but truly enhancing Philadelphia's well-being. Our restorative justice and porch light programs seek to advance community healing through trauma-informed practices. Our restorative justice program provides a safe, structured, and supportive environment for people impacted by the criminal legal system. And our Porch Light program, our partnership with the Department of Behavioral Health and Intellectual Disability Services, uses art as a pathway to healing. Our Color Me Back program combines participatory public art making and access to jobs, social services for people facing housing insecurity. And as Sandy Scheller's in the audience, I just want to say thank you for your support. Even in your new home, which is amazing. We work together on 3 different murals. Thank you for supporting the arts that raise awareness of key issues in health and social justice. These beautiful works of art provide a backdrop for conversations and community building. I have seen how our process can address trauma and foster healing in the communities we work. Art is a powerful instrument for social change and the creation of healthy communities. I like to think that our work at Mural Arts is one side of the same coin as the work that you will be doing. The work that you will be doing, impacting the health of communities, transforming lives, igniting change, and influencing policy. I see so many parallels between our vocations, our calling. We both seek to discover a livable future, to discover truth, and to foster both individual and systemic change. We both seek to build environments where people can truly thrive. Mural art strives to be everywhere all the time, but your work is truly expansive. Public health professionals are in courts, in schools, in clinics, and communities. You are working hard to address the profound disparities in our world and the social determinants of health. And for me, you are not just in the world of public health. That is way too singular a description. You are advocates, you are colleagues, you are mentors, you are researchers. And to me, to be honest, you are my hero. Truly, the experience of art goes far beyond the image on the wall. In Philadelphia, our work speaks to us. It reaches into our hearts and souls, and it represents our lives. It has been called the autobiography of the city of Philadelphia, 4,400 works of art. But public art is really a form of public health, and public health is a beautiful work of art in itself. Our work engages us to call upon our hearts, to think about the stories, to find commonality and difference. It calls upon us to find an awareness, to think about what propels us from doubt into the realm of possibility, the realm of possibility. This is what you do, and this is what art can do. And when they come together, it is magic. Think about this for a minute, our Porch Light program, by partnering with clinicians, by working with public health practitioners, by working with social workers, and by collaborating with a major department like the Department of Behavioral Health, we are able to facilitate sustainable change. We both represent a powerful force for good, which is so needed in the world, making our communities vibrant, healthy, and strong. During my time at Mural Arts, this work has contributed to changes all over the city, but it has also changed me, as it will change you, your work. These experiences have made me more hopeful, although sometimes we grapple with what seems incredibly complex and often intractable. The work has taught me to be more empathetic and kinder, to really think deeply about justice. In fact, our work in prisons and with Color Me Back has been humbling and has changed my expectations of who people are and what is possible. And most of all, I have learned to be grateful for the gift of meaningful work. Like many of you, as you enter the workforce, you will find that at times the work is challenging, overwhelming, resources can be scarce, and problems can be plentiful. But I feel so fortunate because I wake up every single day to do work that I love and that I believe is worth doing. So based on my path and the work we do at Mural Arts, I have a few suggestions. As you go out to realize your dreams, you have the advantages of your studies and practice. But to realize these dreams, it requires more than education and skills. It requires passion, courage, and the resilience to stay with problems that do not have quick or easy answers. Your values, coupled with your imagination, will allow you to approach problems with perspective and creativity. That is so important. You have knowledge and technical skills, but your work will require more. You will need to be authentic and person-centered and bring innovation to the challenges you face. Whether it is with a patient to regain mobility, or you're thinking about policies, or you're dealing with community members who have a wide range of public health issues they want addressed. As Dean Abraham asked you, she asked you to give of yourselves. I just want you to remember that sometimes this work, although difficult, is about second chances. It's about fresh starts. It's about enhancing well-being and providing platforms for real change. But it's about something else. It's also about hope. We are living in unprecedented times. Our residents, our city, our institutions, whether they are universities or nonprofits, are all facing a great degree of uncertainty. Our collective commitment to community connection and healing reminds us that hope is not abstract. Hope is real, it is tangible, and it is 100% actionable. And with hope, and I have been a witness to this for 30 years, with hope, anything is possible. If you had met me back in 1998 and would have described Mural Arts, I would have said, there is just no way. But then I saw there was a way, and I followed that path tenaciously. So when you find work that opens your heart and ignites your spirit, follow it fearlessly. Do not shy away from asking critical questions. Do not back away from the difficult and complex. Use your knowledge, use your creativity, use your talent to impact the world. Be brave, be tenacious, and remember to take risks. Prepare for a world that changes faster with each passing year. The objectives you graduate with today may be rendered moot by tomorrow's shifts, demanding a high level of professional and personal resilience from you. At Mural Arts, our mural making is really a long game of personal, social, civic, community groundwork rooted in conversations, design, and yes, diplomacy. Obstacles will come your way, shifting administrations, budgets going up and down, nothing ever really stays the same. But despite all of this, the key is, if you fail, you regroup, and you just keep moving forward. You keep your eye on that goal. I see our fields approaching the same goal from different directions, creating the conditions where people can live, not just longer, but healthier. And I mean that writ large, healthier for all that means. Whether you're vaccinating a child or conducting research, or we're asking people what they want on a mural, or asking young people to imagine what the world could be, or working in Color Me Back in Kensington and asking people to think about reclaiming public space through beauty. In the end, we are all making a profound declaration that life matters, that the community matters, that care, real care, is tangible, is visible, and it is shared. Finally, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you do and all that you will do, for all that you carry, all that you face, all that you will face, the lives you will infuse inevitably with healing and with hope. I want to end with a quote by a theology professor and a writer who I really admire, Maureen O'Connell. She says, "Social change begins when human beings try to make sense of their lives and defiantly, and I mean defiantly, refuse to accept the notion that nothing new is possible, because something new is always possible. So go forward, be fearless, be determined. Don't let anyone stop you. Be resilient, be tireless, and go out and make our world a better place. Congratulations and thank you.
Jane, thank you so much. That was wonderful. It is now my honor to introduce our 2026 student commencement speaker. Dwayne is a dedicated advocate, leader, and change maker within our Temple University community, whose work reflects a deep and unwavering commitment to social justice, child welfare, and strengthening families. His advocacy has reached far beyond Philadelphia, engaging with lawmakers and organizations across the country to push for meaningful reform in juvenile justice and child welfare systems. Here, closer to home, his work as a peer advocate with the Defender Association of Philadelphia has centered on supporting children and families with compassion, dignity, and care. Please join me in welcoming our 2026 commencement speaker, Dwayne Price.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Dean, thank you. Love you too. Dean, yeah. Dean Abraham, Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, families, friends, in the resilient class of 2026. Good afternoon. Before I begin, I want to honor the sources of our strength. And for me, that is the grace and light of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you. But right now, I invite all of you to think of a person or a purpose who helped guide you through your dark stretches, and hold on to that as we celebrate how far we come together on this journey. And as we hold on to that strength, we need to be honest about the pavements we walked to get here. And you know, they told us this was a path. They told us that this was a clear, predictable sidewalk where simply showing up to our 8 a.m. classes and buying the books meant that we arrived. But you all know that is a myth. Standing on this stage is a privilege, but looking out at the survivors who survived that myth with me is the true honor. When you find the path is a myth, you have to start digging. For us, that path wasn't paved, it was carved. And we built it on the audacity to believe that how we made it didn't matter as much as how we stayed. For me, that meant building bridges where none existed. And as a transfer student who had to navigate multiple institutions to find my way home to Temple University, and a first-generation college student building to a stage like this, thank you. I didn't get here because I was the fastest. I got here because I refused to stop. And one of the first people to give me a blueprint for these bridges was my mom. Thank you, Mom. She said to me, Dwayne, oh, there she go. Hi, Mom. There she go. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. She said to me, Dwayne, progress isn't about speed, it's about persistence. And she taught me that your worth isn't measured by the clock, but by the courage to keep your feet on the pavement when your heart feels heavy. And, you know, because she reminded me that the finish line doesn't care if you arrive breathless or bleeding, it only cares that you arrived. And that mindset is the art of the stay. The stay isn't passive. It's the rational decision to remain in the room when the system is screaming at you to leave. And it's understanding that while others are looking for an exit, we are looking for the work. But once you master the art of staying for yourself, you realize that it's a professional requirement to stay for others. And I learned the way to that as a social work intern and a peer advocate at the Defenders Association of Philadelphia. Yeah. I walked into the child advocacy unit thinking I was there to help children and foster care navigate a process. I was wrong. I was there to be a shield. I watched a machine built to process, not protect, a system that didn't see a child with dreams, but instead a docket number with a deadline. And then I realized that when a system is designed to be cold, your presence has to be the heat. Those kids didn't need another person to check a box. They needed an advocate. They needed someone who was refusing to let them just be another file. Class of 2026, you are the new front line. And the people you are about to serve do not need more data points, even though they are important. They need human beings. They need people who can understand and relate to them. Why? Because we must carry the hardest truth we learned in these trenches. That is, systems don't bleed, people do. And to remember that behind every statistic is a heartbeat. Behind every case file is a family. And behind every outcome is a person counting on you to be the one who stayed. And carrying that truth, we only stand our ground because of the village behind us. To the entire Barnett College of Public Health and School of Social Work faculty, you are the visionary architects of our advocacy. You didn't just give us a syllabus, you gave us a soul. You didn't just teach us policy, you taught us to find the person buried underneath it. You proved that advocacy isn't a job title. It's the responsibility to ensure the ground is solid enough for everyone we serve. And while our faculty gave us the blueprint for this path, our families gave us the gas to make it through. And to the families and the friends in this room, you were the heartbeat when ours was fading. You carried our stress when it was too heavy for us to hold. So I'm asking all of you to make some noise. I want you to scream, I want you to yell, I want you to let the city of Philadelphia and everywhere else know that your graduate is Temple made. Graduates, look around this room. Take a look at your village. They are the silent co-authors of every degree in this room. This moment is theirs just as much as it is ours. But there is one more vital part of our village I need to recognize. The future nurses. The kinesiologists. The public health professionals. And to my social work cohort. There we go. We all have been on this pavement together and carrying the heavy stories others were afraid to hear and leaning on each other when the weight felt like too much. Whether you're entering a clinic, a community center, or a courtroom, you aren't just classmates. You are reinforcements. And we are a family forged by the stay. And we should be proud of the ground we have claimed today. Because we are reinforcements, graduates, I ask all of you to hold your hands up right in front of you. Hold one hand, hold both hands, it doesn't matter, just hold them up. You see, these are the tools that carried the weight of every no you were told on this journey. They wrote the papers, they worked the shifts, and they supported the families when you were barely supporting yourselves. These are the hands that held it together when the system expected you to fold. Now look to the left of you. Look to the right. Again, you aren't just looking at classmates. You are looking at reinforcements. And the only people who know exactly what it costs you to stay in this room. So don't just hold your ground, claim it. We aren't here to be polite. We are here to be a disruption. Your presence in this room is your power. You are the definition of a heart, finding the person buried underneath the policy, and the embodiment of strength that forges an unbreakable path. You are the evidence that persistence isn't a theory, it is a lifestyle. You are still standing, and we are going to need every ounce of that energy. Because class of 2026, I gotta be honest with you, we have to be honest with each other. We aren't graduating into a world that is waiting for us with open arms. We are graduating to a world that is hurting, a world that is divided, and a world that is tired. But we do not fear that world because the Barnett College of Public Health and the School of Social Work didn't give us a traditional education. It gave us a front row seat to the real world. It took our grit, it took our backgrounds, and it forged us into a single unbreakable force. This is Temple pride. This is what it means to be Temple made. And as we walk across this stage today, I ask all of you to not go quietly. Be the persistence for the one who is ready to quit. Be the voice for the one who has been silent, and be the proof that it doesn't matter where you started, it matters that you stayed. And because we stayed, and because we learned, but most importantly, because we never ever stopped showing up, that right there, my friends, means that this is our time. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
I gotta ask, that was incredible. One more round of applause, please. Dwayne, congratulations and thank you. And I think I will also say thank you to your mom for sharing some of that wisdom with the entire class of 2026. And I think that covers your Mother's Day present too. Now I'm pleased to welcome to the podium some of those alumni that I had mentioned to you earlier. I'm pleased to welcome Marvin Nichols, who is the president of the Barnett College of Public Health Alumni Association, and Amina Mayazi Saunders, who is the president of the School of Social Work Alumni Association. Marvin earned his BS in Public Health from Temple, and Amina earned both her BSW and her MSW from the School of Social Work. Amina and Marvin are both also adjunct professors, so you might have had them in classes. But please join me in welcoming Marvin and Amina to share their words of congratulations.
Dear fellow alumni, my name is Marvin Nichols, and I am the president of Barnett College of Public Health Alumni Association.
Go ahead. And my name is Amina Mayazi Saunders, and I'm the president of the School of Social Work Alumni Board. It is an honor to stand here today and welcome you all to our community of approximately 30,000 College of Public Health and School of Social Work alumni. As an alumni, I understand the hard work and dedication you have put into reach this moment, and I share your excitement and pride. I obtained a bachelor's degree in social work and a master's degree in social work during my time at Temple, and I did not choose my profession because of the money. I chose it because I had a passion to help people. I became the person I needed while growing up, and I wanted to find a way to be that person for others in need. Looking back on my own graduation, I remember feeling overwhelmed with emotions. I was happy to have achieved my goal and happy to be free of all those last 15-minute page papers, but also nervous about what the future held. How many of you have student loans? Like many of you, I took on debt and was worried about the payments post-grad. I was worried about what my next steps would be in my new career path. However, one thing that kept me grounded was the knowledge that I was now part of a larger community, a community of individuals who had gone through the same experiences and were now moving forward to achieve their dreams.
As you transition from student to alumni, remember the people who have helped you arrive at this spot today: the professors, the field instructors, the parents, friends, and other students that have helped shape the professionals you have become. It is important for each of you to reach back and share the things you have learned at Temple for the next generation of students who will occupy those positions you once held. As alumni, you can stay connected to Temple through the College of Public Health Alumni Association and the School of Social Work Alumni Association, which provides an opportunity to keep you informed about changes within the school and on campus. You can look forward to attending homecoming every year, where you can network, celebrate your achievements, or reminisce about the years as a student here on campus. Alumni status allows you to have access to special discounts with participating business partners and on-campus resources such as the library, recreational facilities, and free online tools to help you with career searches. You now have access to a vast network of individuals who share your passion, drive, and alumni status. These connections can be invaluable to your personal and professional growth, whether it's through membership, job opportunities, or simply finding like-minded individuals to collaborate with.
Regardless of which program you are graduating from today, we all have one common goal: to make positive changes in the community and improve the lives of the people you will be helping. You've received your education, skills, and training from Temple, and the future awaits the great accomplishments all of you have the potential to achieve. So as you move forward into the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to stay connected with this community. Attend alumni events with the College of Public Health and Social Work Alumni Association, network with fellow graduates, and continue to grow and learn. Remember that you are now part of something greater than yourself, and that together we can accomplish great things.
Congratulations, fellow CPH alumni. We look forward to seeing you at our future events and to seeing all the amazing things you will achieve. Remember,
owls are everywhere. Congratulations.
Thank you, Marvin and Amina. We appreciate your leadership within the Alumni Association and your continued support for the school and the college. As we gather today to celebrate the class of 2022, we also take a moment to honor some of the important individuals in our community whose work extends far beyond the campus and into the hearts of our communities. Inspired by the enduring spirit of service championed by Temple University founder Russell Conwell, we are excited this year to celebrate with the Diamond Community Awards, recognizing extraordinary individuals and organizations whose dedication strengthens our communities, advances health in meaningful and lasting ways, and certainly least but not least important is these community organizations work with so many of our students. Each year, the Temple University Barnett College of Public Health proudly celebrates our community partners who exemplify service, leadership, and impact across Philadelphia, specifically in North Philadelphia. Today, I'm excited and honored to recognize this year's awardees whose commitment reflects the very mission that we instill in each of you today: to lead with purpose, to serve with integrity, and to create healthier, more equitable communities for all. So I'm excited to invite our award recipients up. John D. So our first award recipient, we're honored to recognize John D. Harrell. As the Executive Director of the TRCR Community Healing Center, John D. Harrell has dedicated his life to serving communities across North and West Philadelphia through a deeply rooted commitment to equity, dignity, and care. Through consistent community-centered food distribution, his work addresses food insecurity head-on, ensuring that individuals and families have access to fresh, nourishing food in ways that are both reliable and welcoming. John D's journey is one of resilience and purpose. After serving 25 years in federal prison, he returned to his community with a vision for change. Earning both his bachelor's and master's degree in social work from Temple University, he founded an organization that now stands as a pillar of support for so many. His work embodies the mission of public health and social work in its truest form, meeting people where they are, addressing fundamental needs, and building stronger, healthier communities. Please join me in recognizing John D. Next, we're proud to recognize our second Community Diamond Award for 2026, Sarah Laurel. As founder and executive director of Savage Sisters Recovery, Sarah has built a powerful community-driven response to substance use and recovery, one grounded in dignity, compassion, and lived experience. What once began as a grassroots effort has grown into a multifaceted organization providing recovery housing, street outreach, and critical trauma-informed support for individuals navigating some of life's most challenging moments. Sarah's leadership has elevated the voices of those too often unheard while advancing humane, evidence-based approaches to addiction and recovery across Philadelphia. Her work reminds us that public health and social work is at its core about people, meeting them with empathy, respect, and unwavering support. Please join me in recognizing Sarah's great work. We also would like to honor our 2025 recipients who we were not able to recognize at last year's graduation ceremony. First up, I'd like to recognize Jay Kennedy, who is known to many of our students. He is the founder and leader of Live to Serve, whose compassion and commitment to community have touched countless lives across Philadelphia. Jay's guiding principle, which is often heard when you're volunteering with him, I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, is more than a motto. It's the true foundation of all the work that he does. Whether providing food, clothing, or toiletry to those individuals in need, or literally providing the coat off his back to someone who is facing cold, Jay leads with the biggest heart. Under his direction, Live to Serve has launched countless initiatives from Philly Youth Day and holiday celebrations with families to meal programs for individuals who are critically ill, social engagement for isolated elders, and the annual Walk in My Shoes drive, which distributes new and gently used shoes to those in need. Please join me in congratulating Jay for his hard work. And I would like to introduce Gwendolyn Collier Jefferson, a dedicated community advocate, leader, and lifelong Kensington resident whose work has touched every corner of North Philadelphia. Her impact extends far beyond direct service. As the Community Health Worker Program Coordinator at the New Kensington Community Development Corporation, Gwendolyn plays a crucial role in training and mentoring others on the social determinants of health, helping residents earn state certification and advocate for their neighbors. She's been an incredible partner to the Barnett College of Public Health, supporting research efforts led by Dr. Sarah Bass, Dr. Heather Gardner, and Dr. Inkyu Han, projects that address urgent community needs such as the COVID-19 vaccine access, the health effects of rising urban heat. Gwendolyn's trusted presence in the community has been instrumental in building bridges between research and real life, ensuring that projects are both credible and impactful. Please join me in recognizing Gwendolyn. Yeah. Okay, now it is time to recognize our graduates. First, I would like to recognize those students who have excelled academically in their studies and who have received the highest honors bestowed on our graduates. There are 3 levels of honors. The top 9% of our graduates have earned the distinction of cum laude. The top 5% have earned the distinction of magna cum laude, and the top 2% of graduates have earned the distinction of summa cum laude. Will the students who have earned these honors please stand now and be recognized? Congratulations to each of you on that hard work. Now, before we begin the full procession of graduates, I would like to take a moment to individually recognize one of our graduates. As I mentioned earlier, some of our graduates are here with us today in spirit. At this time, I would like to invite to the stage the family of Milan Jones, who passed away while she was studying. She was in the BSN, Bachelor of Science in Nursing program here at Temple. We will forever remember Milan as part of the class of 2026 for her hard work and her kindness, and as a member of the nursing class. I'll also note that you will see our nursing students are wearing a ladybug pin to always remember Milan. Thank you, and to everyone. And now it's that moment. It's time for you each to cross the stage. Our marshals who are on the floor will escort you to the stage by program, and our program directors will introduce each graduate. And most importantly, graduates, many of you have heard me say this, please stop, look at the photographer, and get that one moment that your loved ones have been waiting for. Don't miss the photo. All of your family members will appreciate that. As a sign of respect for your classmates, I ask that graduates remain present until all of our graduates have crossed the stage. At this time, the party starts. I invite our marshals to escort the first group of graduates to the stage, our nursing students.
On behalf of the Department of Nursing, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. Brianna Jackson. Lydia Hawker. Audrey Hoven. Althea Maurice Toledo Solit. Yameli Mendoza. Madison Cohen. Emily Klinowski. Anais Dormil. Magali Huerto. Jamie Aguilera. Deja Gleaves. Sanaya Moore. Yes. Sherilyn Bobrin. Miracle Zor. Sakisha Samilian. Lady Apresirio. Katie Crotty. Jaya Young. Raya Harris. Karen Mesidor. Courtney Anderson. Sydney Phillips. Megan Ifey. Mackenzie Shell. Kira Pizarro. Angela Bittinger. Madison Hope. Leah Procopio. Evan Rose Smith. Nishal Solyani. Elizabeth Larimer. Lina Liao. Maggie Lee. Heidi Vasquez. Sydney Bauer. Sunny Dietrich. Emily Seifert. Angelica Chavez Downs. Mackenzie Reffel. Jacqueline Conlin. Jacqueline Murphy. Margaret Castaldi. Alexandria Wills. Isabella Engeland. Ashtha Shah. Madeline Kent. Samantha Hummer. Amaya Kane. Miles Manazian. Eleanor Geisinger. Emily Kwan. Rakshona Davronova. Narissa Charles. Peyton Bethia. Mackenzie Haynes. Chidi Omarandi. Alexander Kalimnik. Sean Kennedy. Daniel Sloan. Ken Liang. Jia Chuang Tran. Tina Lin. Meha Win. Sarvanaz Nuraleva. Evelyn Wandling. Dante Libery. Christine Koo. Michelle Vo. Kiani Jacobs. Janeda Abdullahi. Gavin Salter. Valerie Feng. Caitlin Peppa. Sarah Joseph. Julia Michael. Matthew Calisano. James Hirsch. Ava Horowitz. Karis Hill. Luke Sargent. Anya Kohanowitz. Alexa Kane. Samantha Rank. And Megan McLean.
Hello. On behalf of the Department of Nursing, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates of the Doctor of Nursing Practice program. Laura Jean Roth. Aaron Longstreth Hapson. Danielle Meinel. Lois Scipione. Francine Fragique. Tanja Bello. Erica Wells. Charlie Vasso. Samantha Heffron. Caitlin Heron. Layla Abdul Noor. Tiona Zoe Z. William Bell. Margot Centofanti. Catherine O'Leary. And I'd like to wish all the nurses in the audience, my fellow faculty, and the class of 2026 a very happy Nurses Week.
On behalf of the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduate from the Doctorate in Social and Behavioral Sciences program, Dr. Mona Lisa Boisha. Dr. Boisha's dissertation is titled Skills for Quick Preparation to Improve Self-Efficacy and Emotion Regulation, an Acceptability and Feasibility Study, and she is hooded by Dr. Bradley Collins. On behalf of the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduate from the Doctorate in Social and Behavioral Sciences program, Dr. Diana Christine Litsis. Dr. Litsis' dissertation is titled Exploring Delay in Treatment Initiation Among Black and White Patients with Breast Cancer, and she is hooded by Dr. Laura Siminoff. Now, on behalf of the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from from the Master of Public Health in Social and Behavioral Sciences program. Madeline Elwell. Samantha Najmola. Nicole Sweeney. Grace Phillips. Aaron Mraz. Haley Jewett. Melissa Marshani. Sharon Scarborough. Cole Shepard Tibbs. Nico Pizanis. Lisa Ankra. June Goldberg. Anaya Morgan.
On behalf of the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor's of Science in Public Health. Kylie Macker. Yara Mustafa Kiswani. Fahia Ahmed. Kylie Pham. Rory Ann Saki. Jarlina Giselle Perez. Chanel Zaria Arias. Divya Gosley. Andrew Amant. Hussein Masood. Jacqueline Gefter. Ava Ortiz. Kylie Hopkins. Lainey Laurier. Annalise Mills. Heather Caskey. Sure. Maya Mark. Leah Eskinder Terfe. Kristen Wilson. Marley Christy Dork. Maddie Dial. Chika Arakwe. Chidi Imba. Zois Blow. Julia Reba. Anthony Hall. Kathleen Enderly. Brennan Decker. Elizabeth Bazola. Alexon Sock. Zeta Vu Huang. Christine Owens. Angela Sorelli. Elizabeth Fisher. Lena Masukau. Middle name too? Maury Frederick Vandy. Sirmisang Anjali Kiasan. Adetola Adejumo. Deanna Paris. Cherian Sirik Kappen. Riam Nashi. Ellie Ohev Zion. Catherine Litwin. Savannah Pantano. Chloe Bose. Emily Aragon. And B. Ruiz. Congratulations.
On behalf of the Department of Social and Behavioral Sciences, I'm pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Public Health and Nutrition program. April Sokolsky. Devin McGarvey. Forum Patel. Rachel Albert. Brett West. Joseph Green. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of the School of Social Work, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Social Work program. Caitlin Gondos, Shakima Straker, Ralph Morris, Santoria Weems Pickens, Adriani Polanco, Mianu Triut, Shanika Atkins, Isabella Hanley, Dara Elabam, Molly Boucher Nichols, Julia Schaefer, Emily Hope, Jared Grant, Kevin Presbury, Kalisha Joseph, Darwina Vebe, Jessica Kim, Elizabeth Roy, Zoe Bissick, Lynetta Ferguson. Shelby Ulysses. Christopher Wilson. Jessica Keniston. Hope Yesowitz. Kyle Sylvanas. Alex Agernoff. Nicole Sweeney. Morgan Winnering. Kiara Stubinas. Bianca Garcia Martinez. Ray Brunke. Aaliyah Rogers. Maya Wilkie Friedman. Cheyenne Billy Clark. Ethan Kadim. Desiree Sestello. Kylie Gathercole. Sharon Scarborough. Lisa Gengaro. Sarah Cutler. Victoria Sear. Maria Rank. Luke McGowan. Madison Sylvia. Kimberly Jaramillo. Lisa Ankra. Charles Brown. Charlie Brown IV. Rachel White. Christina Fabinger. Annette DeTilvo. Joseph Mahoney. Adelina Zamora Santana. Ella Wilkerson. Crystal Ebron. Aaliyah Moore. Samantha Brown. Fatumata Sharif. Mary Girma. Nancy Bedoya Torres. Noel Smith. Rose McDermott. Nicole Ellis Wilson. Sarah Wuchenik. Sephora Coleas. Chloe Baird. Casey Trimber. Brittany Wagner. And Sarah McKinley.
On behalf of the School of Social Work, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Social Work program. Dwayne Price. Kenneth Fernandez. Sierra Scala. Caitlin Berry. Gianna Livingston. Caitlin Perry. Olivia Taylor. Rianne Randawa. Annabelle Pizzagoni. Niall Michaela. Kylie Slayball. Alexa Leviton. Finnegan McNeil. Madison Murphy. Ella Hyde. Abigail Coscarelli. Jenna Crispo. Kaylee Blutkin. Nevaeh Hicks. Jada Harris Coleman. Layla Hudson. Madison Irvin. Henry Dempsey. Jasper Brady. Jamira Branch. Kaya Collins. Mary Odell. Ava Kember. Jordan Jeffrey. John Patrick Wash. Jamilith Chavez Vieira. Sophia Di Stefano. Elise Gonzalez. Ayana Natson. Lauren Marie Lawrence. Rita Brown. Sasha Samuels. Bridget Dumbeck. Sarah Cook. Cricket Bounds. Danielle Vogt. August Burkett. Nicholas Greer. Connor Doherty. Jada Ricketts. Sweet Rodriguez Pestana. Selena Robinson. Ashley Hofsta. Erin Lucinda Taylor. Jordan Michelle Smith. Kylie Hutchin. Chelsea Romero. Gonzalez. Bianca Perez Gonzalez. Corey Jones. Congratulations.
On behalf of the Department of Health Services Administration and Policy, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Masters of Public Health in Health Policy and Management program. Erin Olivia Shima. Emily Noel Zimmerman. Gabriel Puckett. Siani Brown. Heather Border. Eliana Lord. Tahaya Eldrinley. Laksha Thulasiram. Sasan Arya. Ridhi Vijay Malanjakar. Helen Ayasu. Tyler Troped. Charles Wanjahi Muturi. Priscilla Fiorda. Haley Walsh. Jacqueline Calhoun. Emma Lamoureux. Allison Ann Beaumont. Lou Colina. Vaishnavi Paramaswaran. Simone Erickson.
On behalf of the Department of Health Services Administration and Policy, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Science in Health Informatics program. Stephanie Sheely. Sarah Hussein Hassan. Mumta Narvane. Nidhi Patel. Adite Vade. Zipporah Ely Sheva Nelson. Fatima Parawadwala. Laseng Ong. Janice Sykes.
On behalf of the Department of Health Services Administration and Policy, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management program. Samantha Martolucci. Christina Hernandez. Daisy Carney. Ava Kalina. Anvita Varakantam. Suhee Wang. Tyler Surgis. Wiley Zhang. Tina Zhang. Shihao Zhang. Brielle Tewis. Ryan Liang. Amritha Nair. Sharoz Bashir.
On behalf of the Department of Epidemiology and Biostatistics, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Public Health and Epidemiology program. Danielle Rocha. Jakira Russell. Sarah Winkler. Lakeisha Dawson. Jyothi Anamraju. Julia Stengel. Angelina Jeremiah. Ashley Victoria Wright. Lauren Macchio-Gadena. Matthew Dewhurst. Aiden Mikulovich. Nicole Christine Eastburn. Isis Nanil Barnes. Anya Maeve Heron. Riham Okili. Chelsea Vasquez Martinez. Morgan L. Naylor. Brittany Shannon Bonham. Haley Anderson. Virat Raj Kafle. Jignashabin Mahida. Nimra Ahmed. Savitri Nandua. Shivani Ulas Angre. On behalf of the Department of Epidemiology and Biostatistics, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduate from the Master of Public Health and Environmental Health program, Chelsea Zarzuela. And on behalf of the Department of Epidemiology and Biostatistics, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Public Health and Applied Biostatistics program, Jacelyn Hanna. Shraddha Nimkar. On behalf of the Department of Epidemiology and Biostatistics, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Science in Public Health Data Science, Chanmi Lee. Autumn Thompson. Saiful Hassan. And finally, from our department, on behalf of the Department of Epidemiology and Biostatistics, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduate from the Master of Science in Epidemiology program, Anna Levin. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I'm so pleased to present you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Science in the Health Professions program and the Bachelor of Arts in Health Studies. Julia Protopopescu. Come up, come up, come up, come up. There we go. Muhammad Ali. Bhavi Patel. Sia Patel. Lyndon Ngo. Riang Nguyen. Joel Sajuman. Melinda Thomas. Paige Smith. Juliana Swift. Noreen Williams. Good job. Cedline Petit Frere. Gabrielle Burney. Mary Jane Basilica. Zeev Gelbard. Evelyn Ergilis. Elena Jose. Honglakana Yi. Maida Yenareddy. Shani Conine. Vanessa Hernandez Diego. Kayla Kleinfelder. Billy Snyder. Ryan Barnes. Donovan McLean. Sophia Amir Parkins. Dimitri Zakaria. Hero Das. Keep coming. Peter Mendoza. Rima Shahid. Ani Zetunya. Keep coming. Carlos Jackson. Thank you. Alexa Peglow. Isabel LeBlanc. Thank you. Josie Carabello. Khalees Benjamin. Noor El Rafai. Micah Slug. Erin Williams. Isabella Cernandez. Emma Gray. Sahadi Pierre Lise. Katya Williams. Oriana Parker. Abina Ankama. Teher Kidabwala. Nicholas Bilardo. Raphael Ayeni. Robert Duca. Ethan Cohen. Timmy Gaza. Javier Kutner Rodriguez. Ikenna Daru. Abdelmassa Awad. Bailey Dawson. Neil Josie. Jillian Schaefer. Sky Long. Gavin McMahon. Yep. Carl Borgstrom. Emma Ingalls. Andrew Farkas. Isabel May. Logan Hinson. Paris Lamb. Emma Huter. Twitney Van. Leah Levan. Anshi Patel. Nadine Mohammed El Ahmad. Christine Matthews. Peyton Rigger. Olivia Trexler. Congrats. Paige Rambo. Siddhartha Jaggi. Samantha Epps. Jaden Crossley. Selena Wisman. Lily Mount. Eden Lynch. Anna Barrett. Chloe Golden. Grace Wynn. Salman Reza Haider. Rania Masood. Alexandra Vanetti. Lorena Zambrana. Seba Shaquille Hira. Pravalika Vangala. Mehek Das. Rasik Qureshi. Andrew Paul. Madison Miller. Soraya Rivera, Alexis Keller. Olivia Almodovar. Katie Horton. Abigail Hansen. Hannah Barker. Coletta Mongji. Bernice Thiga. Sejal Chowdhury. Zoe Gill. Umali Vader. Angel Huang. Yes, keep coming. Tasia Lincoln. Akaya Bayer-Stobin. Jada Good. Kayla Kramer. Thank you. Ashley Clark. Alexander Barron. Thank you. Christine Matthew. Sophia Kobluck. Miriam Jurgis. McKenna Craig. Taylor Locke. Natalie Janoff. Thank you. Blake Lloyd. Catherine Gardner. Audrey Porch. Orpheus Triantafalus. Aya Mullen. Thank you. Jonathan Mitchell. Evelina Rawson. Toronto Williams. Desiree Robinson. Kanwulia Ofili. India Bird. Thank you. Sophia Thomas. Thank you. Amaya Marion. Naja Vega. Natalie Moss. Araya Dawson. Kellyanne Scott. Julia Miller. Tanaya Vinod Kumar. Anjali Devara. Anjali Barat. Kia Hamilton. Nixie Patel. Aya Sarama. Fahima Nofal Samsudeen. Cheryl Sam. Ria Shah. Rihanna Kayumi. Gadir El Asadi. Hajar Adam. Let me say that right. Hajar Adam. Fatima Khalifa. Francis Betancourt. Yasmin Khatri. McKenna Wren. Masamoto Jonathan Hamada. Hubert Fahn. Lana Hong. Charlene Ta. Grace Sobey. John Keck. Kira Hadem. Finn Barber. Sharhanda Hawkins. Omar Khan.
On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Science in Recreational Therapy program. Donna Jean Dennis. Laura Cuadrado. Hannah Lack. Sonia Mendoza. Valerie Antonsanti. Sarah Malagrino. Lorna Heathcott. Olivia Demler.
On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Recreational Therapy program. Gordon Stamler. Shannon Zarutsky. Sydney Reardon. Grace Unen. Gabriella Mistowski. Mary Kate O'Donnell. Kelsey Jardine. Sydney Rappaport. Hunter Thornton. Sophia Santiago. Skylar Bell. Emily Butterman. Alexandra Crossland. Trinity Allen. Merlin George. Jelena Baker. Aubrey Daniels. Julia Scholes. Michaela Kemp. Mara Cunnard. Paige Yancer. Emma Murray. Samantha Cantor.
On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Doctor of Physical Therapy program. Dr. Benjamin Brubaker. Dr. Gabrielle D. Dr. Caitlin Usumensa. Dr. Demiana Essek. Dr. Reagan Capers. Dr. Valentini Cengolini. Dr. Karamia Guerrera. Dr. Julia Jackson. Dr. Elijah Calhoun. Dr. Kiana Blakely White. Dr. Rovan Humes II. Dr. Amir Ibrahim. Dr. Darab Nasserzad. Dr. Kevin Wygand. Dr. Nicholas Giantomaso. Dr. Alexander Smith. Dr. Jackson Sharp. Dr. Jared Geiger. Dr. Rachel Loser. Dr. Taylor Robinson. Dr. Sarah Abosiada. Dr. Christian Spriggs. Dr. Victoria Shane. Dr. Katarina Ufer. Dr. Evelyn Lindeman. Dr. Matthew Nguyen. Dr. Alex Soriano. Dr. Akshay Prajapati. Dr. Colin Fagan. Dr. Christian Rogers. Dr. Ryan Ma. Dr. Vanessa Zibico. Dr. Sydney Amparo. Dr. Erin Fitzpatrick. Dr. Gina Kimmelheim. Dr. Shane Hogarth. Dr. Hannah Sands. Dr. Caitlin Barron. Dr. Peyton Ozello. Dr. Talia Rosati. Dr. Kathleen Sheely. Dr. Dylan Schaefer. Dr. Emily Booth. Dr. Erica Valenstein. Dr. Paige Murray. Dr. Chantal Ejemi. Dr. Emma Rausch. Dr. Jennifer Wilcox. Dr. Samantha Rose Davis. Dr. Arkina Woolley. Dr. Mackay Vance.
On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I am pleased to present you the class of 2026 graduates from the Doctor of Athletic Training program. Dr. Jada Grant. Dr. Sion Nagusi. Dr. Amy Emil Mikahil. Dr. Miranda Cervantes. Dr. Giselle Girard. Dr. Miranda Sage Fisher. On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I am pleased to present you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Science in Athletic Training program. Julian Powell. Cameron Deddy. Evlad Fonda. Ashlyn Cardi. Josephine Vasquez. Raina George. Elizabeth Grace Norton. Michaela Kelly.
On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I am so pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Doctor of Occupational Therapy program. Dr. Hallie Arnsberger, Dr. Colleen Kelly, Dr. Rizal Ann Tabora, Dr. Megan Robertson, Dr. Christina Touch, Dr. Emmett Lifshitz, Dr. Melanie Sarachilli, Dr. Sierra Joyce, Dr. Sheer Hanel, Dr. Anisa Madani, Dr. Amber Monastero.
On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology program. Jordan Nash, Yana Kanani, Nia Mercado, Carolina Glacken, Deja Norte, Amy Trung, Alexander Albrecht, Joseph Volpe, Evan McNeely, Connor Goodman, Christopher Perez, Gabriel Tejada, Dominic Rieger, Rochelle Francois. On behalf of the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences, I'm pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Exercise and Sports Science program. Bridget McFadden, Olivia Saxman, Rachel Ward, Haley DiSabatino, Kylie Poland, Ezra Lambert, Benjamin Yort, Brendan Rosser, Nicholas Dunleavy, Bryce Van Aken, Patrick Stoker, Nevaeh Taylor, Peyton McLaughlin, Athena Zuvalos, Hector Gael Olguin Ayala, Jonathan Mesidor, Aman Majid,
On behalf of the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Master of Arts in Speech, Language, and Hearing Science program. Madison McQuaid, Sophie Mancini, Mara Moran, Catherine Riddle, Isabella Stofko, Brianna Levin, Grace Riley, Maggie DeVito, Abigail Karasik, Annie Colville, Maisie Dorwart, Melanie Fernandez, Abigail Thomas, Bethany Yagoda, Mary Petrowski, Olivia Purval, Trisha Villanueva, Victoria Borisonic, Casey Rizzo, Vivian Pengbath, Aoife Sinnott, Nicole Shuliakovsky, Leslie Landavary, Haley Ruane, Julia Esquivel, Sasha Malandra, Megan Liu, Cindy Atiencia, Max Spalgard, Matthew Simkowitz, Sindora Kondavidi. Congratulations.
On behalf of the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders, I am pleased to present to you the class of 2026 graduates from the Bachelor of Arts in Speech, Language, and Hearing Science program. Aaliyah McDaniel, Nariman Abwali, Julia Nutelska, Princesa Martinez, Catherine Schnell, Catherine Bullock, Eilish Matthew, Camille Geronimo, Stacy Salas Tenorio, Johanna Tran, Babin Mishra, Amara Betancourt, Autumn Lee Ferrer, Brenna Vietz, Noah Spencer, Nora Simmons, Kyla Bennett, Eliel Pelicano, Fedline Luineas, Maria Palladino, Anglin Hebert, Lolina Nielsen, Bridget Owens, Valerie Shrum, Mallory Wright, Kiensa Grace, Lily Knickerbocker, Risa Bersan, Malin Polson, Bridget O'Donnell. Congratulations.
Class of 2026, congratulations. Come on, those Sixers in South Philly didn't hear that. All right, before we close, I just want to say a very special thank you to everybody who made today possible. I know we have our staff spread out through the arena. Kim, Rebecca, Angela, the marketing team, all of our advisors, all of our faculty and staff who volunteered to make today special for you. Please join me in thanking them. And that's it. This concludes the 60th graduation ceremony of Temple University's Barnett College of Public Health. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody, graduates, please sit. Please sit. What I would ask is, as we prepare to recess, please stay in your seats until the stage party has left the arena floor. The marshals will then direct you out to leave. I ask that all of our guests, families, and friends, please follow the directions of the Leah Chorus staff to exit onto Broad Street or onto 15th Street so you may meet your graduates. My final words, as you fly high and begin the next chapter of your journey, please remember to come back and visit us early and often and keep us posted on all of your accomplishments. Go Owls.